Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Kenshi, the Tales of Kattan, where the party finally managed to get reunited last episode. Though it was a bit harrowing, we got everyone together. There were a few injuries, still not quite healed. Though we might be getting up. Let's see who's really. Jai could probably still lay down for a little bit. Smoke could definitely use it. Ridley, are you okay yet? I think you might be okay enough. Yeah, Smoke, do you want to go have a... Because your leg's a little... Black Sheep, though. Yeah, Jai kind of feels like, yeah, he's good enough. We'll let Black Sheep. Ray is also not much. We are in a little bit of dire straits, but alright. Since Cassius knows the locals, we'll head into town for a little bit while they're just kind of resting up for a second. Luckily, the gate guards kind of helped in... Actually, we do have a red saber. That maybe just got... Alright, I will take it. Ooh, that actually isn't a bad hat. Cassie's eyeing that. Pretty junk armor, though. We'll just... Yeah, not even really worth a ton. Alright, hey, Swamp Brothers, let's head in. We'll get on the next leg of the journey. Cassie's kind of feeling at home in the swamp, but the rest of the party, I think they do want to get out of here. It's been a wild time. Oh, is this just your house? Sorry about that. Well, it was right next door. Now, let's see if we kind of maybe cleared you out last time, so let's see what... Might just sell his bit. Another bedroll actually is not, and we'll probably pawn off that kind of junk sword. Another bedroll or two actually is not a horrible idea. We'll grab up a little bit more meat. I think we may pack up, and I think the whole party would feel a little bit better if we were out of the swamp, back onto the mainland. I Smokey, hate to have to get you up, but I think we are wasting daylight here. Sorry, Black Sheep. Yeah, you can't pick... Probably not. Not with your arm mostly broke. Can't pick that up either. How much can you grab? Oh, we got it? Alright. Alright, better dismantle the fire as well. But alright, we'll have to gather and take a look at our map. And the plan was, yeah, so far we're telling the map, maybe we head over to the way station, and then maybe to the land of the shack for a little bit. Then we'll kind of head up and basically try to make our way. We are going to try to help Hamud out. We kind of formed our own freedom fighters group. Help out slaves when we can. Definitely possible. Right from the hub. We might head over a little bit. Though I think I might skirt. It's either that or we go back to lower this area, which we've kind of been around a little bit. Then back up that way. It's really, we've been through there once. I don't really feel like we want to go through there again. That was a harrowing experience. But yeah, I think we're going to make our way for the way station, though. Alright, so let's... wait, first off, let's make sure we're all at the same speed. And let's head for the way station. And we weren't totally broke at the end of this adventure. I think we came out with more than we actually came in with, so... A botched drug deal. Yeah, the hounds ended up taking over Shark. They'd taken over Shark, and they were such in revelry that Big Grin didn't just let it kind of go. Had enough to worry about, I guess, so Cassius did get off the hook. But probably best not to hang around right now. And also a little bit out of character. Uh, actually did already hit over 900 hours now in Kenshi. I feel like I can finally start playing the game. Oh, it's nice. I'm trying to get in 1,000 club. Because at the time I actually talked to Chris Hunt and the Kenshi team. It was back in a Tokyo Game Show back when we had conventions. Remember that? A couple years back. Yeah. I was like, oh, I had a couple hundred. I thought I was bragging. It's like, nah, you don't have 1,000. I'm like, ah. It's very true. Everybody stopped because I think we actually. I'm remembering his wife. Looks like there's a camp a little bit closer. Why don't we head down and check it out? Yeah, he wants to free the slaves. Honor the memory of his dead wife. These guys can rest up a little bit. And then we get the way station, get a proper bed. The Black Sheep and Ray are pretty. Even though Ray doesn't say anything, well, he can't. Yeah, they have suffered some injuries in those battles. Bit of more technological ruins, which I know does fascinate Jai, but he'd love nothing better to get back to Hang and his research, but seems the world often has other plans for him. Also wonders by the time in Hang will he come back, will tale of his killing the Leviathan have already spread. But luckily, fortune favored us today. And we could skirt the territory of the Holy Nation, but that's a lot of rumors about them. They are not a friendly bunch to anybody that's not human and male, and definitely sadly not a robot. Yeah, they would be a death sentence for you, my friend. I thought I'd be happy to be out of the swamp, actually, but they're on hopefully a little bit safer territory. No, the spiders weren't terrible that time. More of the crazy gangs in the swamp that was the trouble. Alright, so can't really tell who that is. We might want to be a little more leery, guys. Let's be a little leery. We don't know whose camp this is. And really, I can't tell supposedly over there. Oh, okay. Wait, actually, we'll kind of just take a look. The crew does notice one of the band of bones that is worth a hefty fee, but he's definitely one to be feared. Well, that does have possibilities, but I think we should head to like the way station first before we'd try anything. If we could lure Tora to the way station if they helped us out. Real quick, who is he wanted by, though? I'd imagine it's the... Yeah, the Shut Kingdom. Okay. And they are hungry. They are hurt. They'd be a little bit weaker. Maybe we could hatch a plan and let some of our party get their rest. Giant them talking. Well, we find the one that's the most lightest on their feet. Maybe we could taunt the Band of Bones. They are very berserker-like. Challenge the battle. We could taunt them, and then maybe lead them back into a certain trap. They wouldn't shy away from a battle. It's not in them. Right, but humble little way station. You notice some unmanned turrets. And they've got some guards. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a little bit of share of the profit as well. And not a bad idea indeed. It looks like a little inn and a regular little shop. Not too much of it, but it's got turrets as well. And it does have guards. Alright, so let's get inside and you guys rest up and we'll come up with a plan. Anybody that needs a bed, I definitely will get one. We're poor, but we're not that poor just yet. I was just thinking we could almost hire some mercenaries, but that hasn't really turned out that well for Jai. Okay, you obviously Samuel doesn't need rest. News mostly healed up. Hamut's good. That's good. Redfire is about. Jai's a little hurt, but I think he'll shrug it off. Smoke, maybe should rest up that bum leg. Black Sheep definitely needs tending to. Ridley's okay enough. Ray, though, definitely needs it. And I think, yeah, Stubbs as well. So how's the party going to lie down? Oh, that's a little expensive. I think that was all combined, though. Okay, so they're all going to rest. And everybody here... Who was the fastest? And the news don't want to brag, but he is the fastest Ronin of the Hive has ever seen. Well, alright. Let's all go out and think about our positions. The guards are already on those, and we can man 2 of them ourselves. Who's the best at turrets, though? Not something we've really done too much. Almoda's done a little bit. So, he's got a little previous experience. Alright. And Jai... Not turrets, but... And crossbows. It's about the same thing, right? Okay, and you guys form up here. Guess I'm thinking wrong, but new? Alright. And actually, we should have somebody come out and just in case something goes wrong. Cassius, you go with them. And at least be a spotter. New kind of chuckling at this idea. Yeah, maybe you can lead these dumb Shek right into a trap. Let the rest of the party resting, but know they can be called into battle at a moment's notice. We'd have to bob and weave them a little bit for sure. The rest of the party doesn't. I could have put it on passive, I suppose. But I think this will be fine. They all know the plan. New doesn't come back in an hour, so they said they'll come in after him. We're heading to Squid anyway, so if we could turn in this bounty and press the Shek and... Let's get everybody up. Get them all riled up. You can't get too ahead of them, though. And even we just thin their herd a little bit. Wait a second, New. Wait. Draw him in if you can. And do we notice if he's with them? Oh, he is. He is. All right. Just wait. He's relaxing. Well, New, if you just bring two, might eventually be able to go after him. Though, might be a poor first attempt. Yeah, he just does not seem to... Are you guys already shooting? New kind of dodges a bolt. Hastily fired by Jai. Kind of underestimating the power of that harpoon gun. Definitely one at a time, I think we could overpower this shack. I've heard rumors of how tough they are, but everything bleeds. Hopefully he'll get in range and we can test this out. I don't think the guards would have a problem with this. Actually, the guards are going to take him down. Alright, we'll get in it. Alright, ooh, actually, Hamut landing a solid one. Oh, Hamut and Jai both. Wow, alright. Fortunately, check the body and find out it's not Tor. It is. There's some blades we'll have to sell off as well. And that's not a bad set of mercenary armor, actually. Though, let's check everybody's armor and see where we're sitting at. Sadneil, actually, you could probably be due a little bit of an upgrade. Up to sell later. Boots are shoddy. Alright, so that plan actually worked rather well for a good test. And that was just one. Now if we can draw out another one, or even two, we could eventually maybe... Even though I might have to take him on. It looks like he is in a little bit of a weakened state, but... Still not sure if we'd be a match. I don't think we go back and taunt him this time, though. I'd tell him the fate of one of his band. I think we'll definitely enrage Tora. Unfortunately, New might be a little too fast. They're just back at camp now. See if we can taunt them. Definitely set the party up well if we could turn in this bounty. How about no? Come on, guys. Everybody. Don't let them get hit, though. See if we can get... But these are just regular. Okay, but don't go too fast. Just go slow enough and then come back a little bit. Oh, we can get all of them. This is a horrible idea, by the way. Good thing the Shek really don't believe in range weapons for the most part. At least traditional Shek. Oh, well, I don't know if we have... He looks... Haley looks behind him. Don't think Tor is in the crowd. But this would be his whole entourage. I think New might be getting his dodge skill up a little bit with this. Alright, just keep it up. Yeah, I'm kind of generally curious what his dodge skill is. Ah, well, it's getting up a little bit now. Yeah, I'm generally just curious. No, it's not really. I think we have to actually be... I knew. Let him gain a little bit of distance, but not too much. And there's 5 of them now, so the Tor might be in there. Hey, Cassius, remember the plan, my friend. Remember the plan. Guys. New. I swear we knew the plan at some point. And you guys, everybody, get back. New. Seriously? You guys? Also make sure we get you. Guys, Redfire. I know you're trying to help, but you're really not at this point. Everybody just get back inside if you can. I'm not really sure if Tor was among them right now. And you just hurry up. You're just casually relaxing now, which is hilarious. Everybody hide back there. Alright, news coming in with friends. I think some of them might have wandered off. Ooh, and already another solid hit. That is not Tor, unfortunately. You guys are so good. Oh, they're actually going after all of them. Well, oh, now we're missing the fight, though. Looks like... Double check. That is not Tor as well. I'm kind of wondering if they'll just... Okay. This guy's actually still fighting. Well, he was running anyway. Might as well collect some of his belongings. I'm not gonna say no. Ooh, the pants though. That's some fancy pants. Just in case you get up. I'm gonna severely doubt that one, but... Why don't we offload a couple things real quick, just so you'll be a little bit faster. Then we'll continue the plan. I might move all you guys up just to the top to observe, so you don't do anything stupid like that, because it was kind of bad. Yeah, you've got... I bet these are all pretty junk weapons to some of the ones we have. Alright, so up to 9,000 actually right now. Let's pick up some more provisions. We do have a lot of people to feed. We already have a map of that, so... Alright. So I think you four should really just head up here. Alright, we're getting closer to our goal. We might just kind of scout this out a little bit more. We're getting everybody but our quarry. Yeah, he seems to... We might have to go to him. And one check was going back because he didn't think it was worth the effort. I must say, Hamut and Jai have really done a great job in that regard. And with the turrets. Or it actually could be the guys over here, but it could have been us. You never know. Actually, let's see if your turret has gone. Yeah, yours has gone up at least one, and you're almost up to level 2. We'll just let Jai think it was him. Okay, then we're gonna have to sneak and get a little bit closer. We're gonna kind of scout this out. How many are left? Surprisingly more than I thought, actually. At least, ooh, 8. They're not slouches either. Alright, New, we're gonna have to risk it for the biscuit, as it were. We've got to draw in Tora, though. It is very important. And though we're already making a good profit. Alright, do something kind of crazy. Just starts wailing and yelling and... Okay, this is... Oh! Alright, don't run that much. Where are you going? Oh, maybe... one of them out there, I guess. Okay, we're gonna have to... New is actually so fast, he's gonna have to, could go very wrong. You just bring at least half of these guys here. Come on. These guys are getting into sword practice. Okay, we're still... It's a very cat and mouse game New's playing. Just keep bleeding him. Because they already want to kind of turn back. They're like, I don't know, man. I think one of these has to be at least Toro. How close are... Oh, man, this is a long game of cat and mouse. But if New stops, he will pretty much die, I'm sure. Just yelling various, hive slurs, which probably aren't that foul language. I think the best thing to come up with is small horns. Now, this is a bit more than I kind of had figured, but... Pause and let's see if... Okay. Tora is actually among them, so okay. Pretty good odds we'll be able to nab him. Okay, just keep at it. Everybody's gonna have to be ready to fight, really. Okay, that's Cassius. I don't know what I told you guys about, but it was obviously not to do that. You're gonna get your buddy New killed. Tora's not heading out right there, is he? That's fine if the others go, but keep an eye. Is that? That is Tora. I'm gonna make sure we grab him, not the guards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, so the guards are really helping. You guys, I guess we could get into it. New, you just kind of hurry up. Everybody else get up as well, I think. Kind of lost track of Tora, though. Okay, there he is. Oh, he's already gotten 2 in him. I think that guard's about to finish him off. He's still coming. Tora is mad. Okay, they're gonna face off. Look, guys, and also don't shoot any of your own guys. Ray getting another hit. How is Tora still alive at this point? No! Finish him off. Oh, alright. No, your number one priority is to loot and pick up. And we'll worry about healing him up after we have him. It's a big payday. Oh, everybody is... Ooh. Alright, guys. Battle is joined. He can't even wield his blade anymore. Dubs got shot by... Oh, wow, guys. Okay. Kinda wish we hadn't done that. Oh, the guards are finishing them off. And you head up over here when you're done, because we gotta heal. Jai, can you heal? Yeah, prisoner dies on us. It's not gonna do us any good. The plan actually worked. Ray, see if they've got anything. Oh yeah, we do have a bunch of drugs to sell as well. Right, might be a couple people to pick up a little bit extra loot, but actually we gotta sell our loot as well. News that I think you'll take the honor of holding on to our prisoner, but that's quite a sum of cats. Redfire actually thinks training completely unharmed. Hamut's doing okay. Stubbs unfortunately kind of glaring. Not sure if one of them shot him or not, but Smoke went alright. Ray had a little bit better days. Yeah, Ridley, Black Sheep, they didn't really get a chance to do too much of the fighting. Yeah, we'll let the guards do the majority of the heavy lifting. Alright, maybe we feed him as well. We just don't want him. We don't want him starving on us before we turn him in. Smoke, can you trade? At least loot. Oh, I thought you had food. I apologize. I think Noob's actually got... can you... No, you can't. Does anybody have the food? Anything got a spare? So I know you got it. No, nobody. Except for New. Alright, well, we'll head in and... I know there's some more loot out there, but I think it can wait till morning. It's already getting pretty late. Try to see if we can offload. We'll be able to boast a little bit to the other mercenaries in here. Yeah, you don't have a ton though, so we might actually... That's not a bad amount to sell that. It was basically free anyway, so... Grab you for whatever we can. We'll just kind of go down the line. We could offload that as well. Our boots are alright. We got an extra pair of boots if anybody does need them. Got a little bit more in the way of drugs. I will. That kind of crappy. We'll steal that. Or we'll just sell that. Alright. I think we actually do have a little bit more to sell, too. We're already up to 12,000. Wow. Alright. Everybody head in. We'll sell real quick. Because we'll have the latter part of our party, too. So I think it was... It's actually not bad gear, actually. I'd hold on to that, see if anybody else is gonna need that. It turns out Cassie is kind of a little bit right about the swamp, because it actually did turn out to be semi-lucrative. We had Stubbs carry a little bit as well. Why don't you keep that just because maybe we help out the slaves, maybe we might need that. Alright, 16,000. A lot, that's pretty impressive. But alright, let's all head back into the inn and see if anybody needs to really heal up and get a deep sleep. Otherwise, we might just kind of revel in the night and... Let's see if there's any more food we could get. We'll splurge on a couple of those. This way we'll feed him let's give a decent meal before whatever's gonna happen to you. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will rejoin the morning. Party's gonna rest up, celebrate. Life is pretty good for the moment before we take our next step of the journey. Morning has come to the way station for Jai, Kattan, and his party of the Freedom Fighters. On a side note, though, New actually did go to bed and he forgot about, unfortunately, Tora. And Tora did manage to get back up, but the guards promptly put them down again. No, what is going on now? Oh, Spider. Well, alright, well, Cassius will finish that off, and since New's holding the prisoner, we might be just... Not sure quite where that went. Oh, there he goes. Well, that's Band of Bones. Maybe they cured him somewhere. Alright. We're thinking of it, there might be some loot. Cassius kind of always gave in the back of his mind, there might be some loot. Left from that camp in Tora's camp. Surely they must have plunder of some kind. I think there was a body on the road last night too, but we can't. They must have scampered off. Well, let's go give it a check out, see if it's viable. But the party would definitely like to make tracks to Squin and get their payday. Does look like there's at least one or two. Three, it looks like. Cassius, you're relatively fast. I think you might be fast enough. Are you sneaky enough, cagey enough, though? And they already saw us. Well, alright. Well, Cassius, I think we'll probably just leave them to it there. They just kind of warned us off. that's probably worth tabling to another day. I think we do have at least one more person after us, though. That really does only leave... yeah, two. Two very well-armed and angry Shek, though. That does. Cassius, slow down, then. We're gonna think about doing this. I think the guy left, though. Not entirely sure. No, he's still coming. The guards might even just take care of this one. Does look like, from what Cassius could see, it does look like a fair amount of loot, possibly. If I can just bring him up in front of the turret gunners there. Yep, got another one for you guys. Well. Oh yeah, they've almost brought him down. We can probably finish it off. Unfortunately, Sad Neil got a little bit of a hit. Take the blade. Sad Neil, did you have a repair? Weirdly enough, you don't. Cassius does, though. He'll try to fix you up, I suppose. Or was that... got hit then? Oh, it was Cassius himself, actually. Cassius comes back and tells the party, yeah, there's really only two left. This looks like a lot of loot, so he's kind of getting his way, telling them. It's alright, Jai, and you get on these turrets. No, they're actually on the turrets, so... they seem they want us to do the grunt work. Really only two left, and we could claim that camp and all the loot in it. The Abandoned Bones are really shunned by society. Yeah, outcast exiles. I think they'll be quite pleased with us. Cassius try to sneak a little bit. I mean, he might try to just... so check out what's maybe one of those barrels if you can. It's getting a little early in the day. He's gonna try. I mean, if I could just steal whatever's here, and these guys don't have any bounties. Barrels all look full. Doesn't look like these guys really have anything, and they don't have a bounties, so I think Cassius must have decided to make while the getting's good. Yeah, told me just kind of case the place, and wasn't worth all that hassle. Yeah, the most valuable thing was the leader himself. So Cassius, head back up and inform the rest of the party, and we'll get on our way. Hopefully we could make Squin by the evening, I think. And other than an accidental bolt shot, which probably was Jide, let's be honest. He's gotten quite good with the crossbow, but precision shooting, yeah, still gotta watch out. So far, that could bring us up to about 25,000, which actually would go a long way to helping us get ready for open out the slaves. And Hamlet does kind of describe a little bit of the Holy Nation as well, saying on the proposed trip that there is some mines where they do keep, uh, yeah, women enslaved and other unfaithful people, even the lesser races, captives in the mines. It might be worth a look if the odds aren't too great. All right, we are ready to go now. Let's get up and yeah, make for Squid. Kind of bringing up the rear with his crossbow. Yeah, it's just a little leery that he's behind him like that, but we'll speed it up a little bit. We're just on the road right now. And you've still got the prisoner, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, Smalls. I think it really will impress the Shek that that new is carrying one of their most wanted on his back like that. I think the Shek have a high respect for the hivers. Well, we're coming upon somebody. Seems like a normal. We actually talked to this one. No, he's just a wandering trader, it looks like. But I don't think he would deem us worthy enough to trade with. And generally, the Shek like law and order, so it should be, I would think, pretty peaceful. Yeah, we were just on the bare borders of their territory earlier, and so the Shek have waned in power quite a bit. Wouldn't want to tussle with one of the patrols. Really, the Band of Bones, all we really did was outsmart them. Yeah, they're almost same as berserkers in a way. We're making good time. Almost there to Squin, actually. You can actually see the borders of the town now. Like they're opening the gate for the morning. I think if anybody's in the party, this is the first time they've ever been inside a Shek city. Let alone Squin, yeah. So this should be a bit of a culture shock. Hopefully they'll let us in. Why not often they see a skeleton as well? I hope they do not judge Sadnil. Alright, other than the insult, they let us pass. Well, we gotta check our gear though. Alright. Luckily we offloaded all the drugs. Right, first things first, we gotta get our lay of the land and yeah, it does look like the police are on the other far end. So first things first, let's get that down to business. All right, then we can sit up and get looking around the town and maybe spend the night here since we will have a bit of a windfall. And then later we could probably make our way up to the hub. Cut across and maybe look at this holy mine. It is kind of on the way back. All right, new. Gonna kind of saunter in there and proudly hand over a Torah. All right. So quite a big. What kind of hell else? We'll get a little bit of a tour in here as well. Might actually talk to him real quick. You're too weak. I think if I actually wanted to screw him, which actually had to be stronger. And I don't think there's anybody. I think Jai is the only one that comes close, and that is barely. I mean, Jai, you could try your luck, but I'm gonna be doubtful. Gotta be honest. Much more of a thinker than a fighter. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to talk to him anyway. Alright, let's maybe set up at the inn over here. Anybody gonna need rest? Yeah, I see you probably could use a rest. I mean, bit of a bolt shot you took to the leg, so you can just go sleep it off a little bit today. No harm in that. Alright, Jaima's kind of might just set up to get the lay of the land a little bit. I'm going to get some provisions as well. And that's quite a bit cheaper, but not quite as much. And Sanil, can you carry? Alright, not bad. Still about 23,000. Do we need to offload any goods, though? Yeah, we could offload that blade. We'll keep the boots. You never know when I might need a good pair. Now I think we're actually good. Well, we could probably sell the leather. Don't really need that. Alright. I've never really talked to the Shek too much before, so maybe we'll talk. You a warrior, Flatskin? I did actually kill a Leviathan, so I do know how to handle myself. Oh, I think we need an extra blade. Rain the Giant, pure Shek warrior, 7,500 cats. Do you have any skills? Well, if we are attempting to go to the Holy Mines and see if we can help out any slaves, that Shek does look more fearsome than the entire rest of the party combined, actually, so maybe a bit of an investment, but yeah, Rain kind of towers over the rest of the party. Yeah, that he's a big one. Oh man, alright. Yeah, that other Shek nearby kind of pales in comparison. Can I ask Rain if there might be anybody else you could recruit, so she might go take a round of look. Too weak. This one might have promise. Look at my horns, outsider. No, I mean, that's really, conversational wise, I think that'd be something Jai would. It doesn't make sense for Rain. Rain would already know. I really couldn't care less about your horns. Looks like, yeah, that's a great dishonor to the check. What do you do if you're outnumbered on the battlefield? Yeah, fight tactfully. I didn't die. I woke surrounded by death, but still alive. They left me deserted, and they cut my horns on my return. Yeah, but you fought bravely. You didn't deserve that, though. Bad word, but you seem different to the other outsiders I met. Uh, it would be an honor, Ruka. All right. So, Ruka. No male party. Now we have two female Shek. This should be very interesting. All right, Ruka has joined the Freedom Fighters as well. All right. Yeah, there's a couple male Sheks, and they're kind of pale in comparison to the whereas we have found. We might go on a little bit of tour of the city. Let's go on a little bit of a tour. There's actually, Ruka says there's another bar here that's a little bit better, too. Now, gear-wise, we could look. Yeah, might as well have Rain do the talking. That's why the shops are still open. I think Ruka's was back in there. There we go. Alright, show me what you got. And your coat is... it's not actually that very good, and your blade is kind of... We might have a spare blade for you, though. But that is a little pricey. Beautiful armor, though. Kind of Ruka just points and kind of glares at Giant, kind of demands it, and he kind of just gulps a little bit, and it's... Alright, we're gonna have to pay it. We'll actually trade in your jacket, though. Is there anything else? Nice samurai armor, but far more than we could possibly afford. Actually, New's kind of demanding his payment for the bounty since he did. Well, bit of the plan, he actually wants some plate armor as well. We'll save that jacket maybe for somebody else in the party. Let's go and sell that tooth as well. But already, easy come, easy go almost. We're gonna have to get... Not a horrible longsword, but Rain needs something more fitting for her, I think. Alright, let's go a little bit of shopping. It says there is a blade place out here. He might be our first proper warrior in the party, I think. Actually looking at her skills as well. She is definitely hands down our best warrior. Just don't ever tell New that, though. Right, so we have quite a few blades. 11,000, though. From the Kattun's Grandmasters, the trader says. But I don't know if that's entirely believable, but... What a nice cleaver. More than likely, would probably be wanting to hack people, though. Something a little bit cheaper, maybe? Something on a discount rack? I don't really... I guess we'll go midway. There we go. Get you a nice plank weapon. Alright, befitting one of these Shek. Then we're about broke, but we definitely have some muscle now in the party. I do would have said they want to check the other bar, see if there's anybody else that might be willing to set up with our ragtag party. Enough, we've got a bunch of human mercenaries, though. Looks like we do have a trader, though. Trader's Guild. Yeah, it's just still sleeping away a little bit. Ah, he's probably up right now. He could probably get a kid to rejoin. We'll kind of go around searching. The trader not really wanting to talk much. And actually, Rain sees another fellow soldier she knows. Any skills? 6,000. I do not have enough money. So, let's see what we can make a deal here. Rain says he is worth it, by far. This is gonna be... Oh, that's annoying when you do that. Because everyone's gonna be... Okay, I think we actually got it. That's a nice blade. You should keep that, though. I need a research bench for that. We want to keep that. Maybe we could sell those boots. Now you need your backup blade. I mean, I guess we could sell these. Nobody really needs... Unless somebody's going around shoddy gear that I don't know about. We'll talk about your pants at some point. Yeah, you guys are gonna need some better pants really at some point. Okay, Ray could definitely probably use one of those. Oh, I don't feel like we shouldn't, but... Alright, let's just sell enough so we leave one over. I think we did have 3 of those. Question is, who had those? Now... Look at those. Alright, so... Alright, and then we could have, we could trade with Ray, I think. Yeah, because Ray kind of had shoddy armor. Alright, a little bit better. Red fire off the table. Alright, so Ray will talk to him again. Likewise, let's do this. He's kind of excited to fight along Sad Neil. Alright, and he is well versed in the ways of war as well. So we're going to go about this. We have a heck of a party for it. So... Smoke, can you trade him at least... Yeah. Ray's old armor. Don't tell him that, but... Party is not looking too bad. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will leave off here. Next time, yeah, we should be rested up. We're very broke. But I think we will head to the hub. Hopefully, maybe find some work along the way. But I think it was a worthy investment for the freedom fighters. Yeah, 3 major Czech powerhouses. I think may let us stand up in a fight, especially if we're going to try to free any slaves. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. This help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.